Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's discussion, which is day 19. So, as I wait for the others, I'd like to talk about what I've done. Uh, Hello, Ollie.
Yeah, Newton, how you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm good. Yeah. How is your Easter? Let me put it that way.
Come in.
How is the celebration like for you, Easter?
Oh, as far as we don't celebrate Easter, so nothing has been really going up. I came back from church quite a while ago. Yeah, so nothing has been really going on. What about you?
Yeah, just church this week, and that's all. Yeah, yeah, nothing that much at the moment. Yeah. But what have you been up to in terms of scale up? What did you do yesterday and what did you do today?
So for yesterday, I continued with my turtle, the turtle model, and I did something on instances and higher order functions. So for an instance, I got to know that when you create an object from a class, you are creating an instance. And for higher order functions, these are types of functions that take two or more functions as parameters. So I use this to create a turtle game where you have five turtles of different color come on screen and they will be moving at random paces. So before you before the game starts, you choose the turtle, the color of the turtle that you want to win the game. So you place a bet, then the turtle moves at random pace. So when the one that you chose, maybe you chose color green and color green wins, then it will tell you you won. If it doesn't, it will tell you you lost. Yeah, so that's what I did yesterday. But today I came back not long ago, so I haven't done anything yet. But I'll work on something before the day ends.
Okay, okay. So yesterday and today, I've also been working on an interface for the brain cancer um, prediction thing I was working on some days back. Yeah, so I finished the UI, even though I'm not liking the vibe. Yeah, I finished that today. Maybe if my mind changes, I might change a few things about it. I decided not to use Streamlit or any other pre-designed template. Or yeah. So probably by Tuesday, I might have that app working. Yeah,
So you're coding everything from scratch with HTML
yeah,
and
yeah. Everything from scratch. Just wanted to see how my React and the likes are. Yeah.
so how is it like you would upload a sample of a brain image, then it will
Yeah,
Then
so if you upload a brain and a scan of the brain, it will tell you what kind of cancer it is. So far, it has been trained on four types of brain cancer. Yeah, there are four types at the moment. But the disadvantage is that if your cancer doesn't fall within any of these four, it will tell you you don't have cancer. That's the disadvantage. Yeah.
okay,
But if it's any of the four, it will tell you, it will show you the confidence level, it will show you the statistics and then give you the meaning of those values. Yeah.
okay. So with this model, you can replicate it for breast cancers or the brain.
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to change the data. Yeah. But there's not something that can go out because number one, the data that was trained on is not that heavy. Number two, there are more than four types of cancers. You can't just train on only four. And if it's not part of, if someone's brain cancer is not part of these four, it will tell the person you don't have cancer because it has been taught to recognize four patterns. Anything outside these four it's not a cancer. Yeah, so probably I might even consider advancing it or something. I've not taken a decision on that yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you are using convolutional neural networks. So,
yeah. Yeah, I used this and then it was more like an application of a lot of things that I have learned so far. And then the activation too, I was just trying around with separate things. Yeah.
you see, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'll have to try my hands on one of these things. That'd be good.
Just stay focused with what you are doing and don't skip.
Yeah. I'm moving slowly,
Yeah,
slow.
yeah. Moving slowly with results is better than moving very fast with no results and not even having a sense of direction.
Relax, relax, because maybe I'm trying to learn something new, juggling this and trying that. But I think
Yeah,
small, I'll get there and be
yeah,
able to work on big projects
yeah,
like you are doing now.
yeah. Small. I'm also learning small.
Come again.
I'm also learning small.
You there. I'm not learning small.
Hmm.
Then
All right. No,
I think,
no. Is there anything you want us to discuss?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I think so. I think so. Last time we met, you were talking about the podcast that you listen to, right, on the Diary of a CEO and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I was about to even share something on a podcast I also listen to. It's one guy. He tried to um, hack into um, I think a device. So that device it contains cryptocurrency. So this guy tried hacking it online. He got famous. Then I think one time through a search in the internet, he got to learn about on the dark web. Sorry, so he got to learn. about hit hitman websites on the
No.
darknet. Yes, he got framed by it. I was just shocked that something like that exists on the dark web. Have you tried accessing the dark web before? You have maybe some knowledge on how it
So
works and
have I tried doing what?
accessing the dark web through the Onion router or something like
Um, no, the dark web is not something I would want to. Um, yeah, let me put it that way.
that. But you don't have any idea on how it works and those stuff.
No, I don't have any idea of the dark web, and I'm not sure it's something that is highly advisable.
Sure. It's not advisable. I think the man even before track them he was almost killed. Like it's very serious. And I wanted to put something out there that we should be really careful on what we do on the internet. It's
Yeah,
having there are lots of things that we are not exposed to. Sometimes we might get exposed to by friends or something, but there are always loopholes behind. And I think the other time someone was talking about blockchain not the yeah blockchain not being traceable and stuff. So mostly people try to do fraudulent stuff. But recently I got to know that they are traceable and everywhere we are having um FBIs and the staffs on there and they are working seriously. So those watching, yeah, you should try and be safe on the internet and stay secure and just make sure that we are alert and up to
yeah,
date on
yeah.
the
That,
internet.
that, that that's true. The issue of black web, something not being able to be traced and the likes. Probably you haven't met someone who can't trace it. Like if people are saying it can't be traced and the like, it means you've not met someone who can't trace it because I can remember there was a time that BTC or one of the coins they mistakenly sent money, mistakenly sent coins to someone. They were able to trace the money and then get it back, even though they compensated the man. So the question is, if they are claiming it's not traceable, how come they were able to trace the account and they even
Mm,
sorted the action of the man before taking the money?
wow,
Yeah, they yeah, because indirectly it has entered them. I think it was more like a policy kind of thing. So they had to inform the man that yes, this amount has entered your DM, sorry, has entered your account. It doesn't belong to you, and we'll have to take it back. And the good thing too was that the thing was when they sent it, it was there for a very long time before they noticed that they did a wrong transaction. Yeah, and the
wow,
fact that the man also noticed that yes, this money came into my account and wasn't mine, and he just left it there, and the likes. It was so yeah. All those things can be traced. One thing is that the black, what's the name? How do you call it? Dark web. I say everybody there is a hunter, and some people just enter the dark web without securing their entries before just entering. And some people to also because of curiosity, so they just jump in there, and by the time they know, as um, you don't know who you meet there, or you don't know the attack you'll pick up. So be cyber secure. Just be be cyber secure, secured. Yeah, that's what I might have to say about that.
and I think since we are still on cybersecurity, yeah,
Yeah,
this thing of multi-factor authentication, it's very
multi
important. I
authentication.
Yeah, two-factor authentication, multi-factor,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I think um the last time I was listening to a podcast where you see for accounts like Google or something, some people
mm-hmm.
activate, so they are having the after entering their password, then they will be asked to they will be sent SMS to their phone numbers where they will verify. But I got to know that sometimes people get to call their phone lines. So they will say that they've moved to a place and then they have to change their number. So they will give them the new number, which is the hacker's number, and they get into your Google account. So when they get into your Google account, then they go to your saved passwords. Yes,
Yeah,
then try to see the various passwords that you've done on other websites, and also try to see if you access any blockchain wallet or something. You get to know the password and you just get into our account. So I don't know. These multi-factor, are they really secure, or we are having a way to create password that can't be cracked, or even
yeah,
these?
they- yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so um, the multi-factor systems are secured, but not really secured. Okay, because there's no absolute security in the world so far. Yeah. The only thing we are secured about is the death of Jesus Christ. That, yeah, the blood and everything. That's from the aspect of religion. That's the only thing we have as a security. But aside that, nothing is 100% secured. Yeah, because um, sometimes systems that you don't expect to report attacks are reporting attacks. Sometimes they themselves don't say it, but it's something that is obvious. So the truth is just know what to share and what not to share. Because why would someone tell me the person is in need of my mobile money OTP, and then I will send it? I understand these people also play like play along with your mental works and the likes, but uh, nothing is absolutely secured. Yeah, because even if the app itself is secured and you decide to share your platform, sorry, share your codes, then it means you're in trouble. Yeah, so I don't know how to put it in there, but know what to share and what not to share. Yeah, because sometimes even sharing just a picture can be so dangerous. Yeah, because you share a picture and it's you don't know who is watching, and you don't know what the one watching is looking for. So when it comes to cyber security, it's just some way. It's some way. Yeah, anything can happen. But depending on the value that you have on the cyberspace, you know what to share and what not to share.
so even if the messaging app tells us it's end-to-end encrypted, shouldn't share a lot out there, or
You said if the messaging app says it is end to end and we shouldn't
end-to-end
share,
encrypted. Yeah, yeah. We
and we
should
shouldn't
limit
share.
how. Yeah, we should limit how we share on those platforms as well, or that place is quite secure.
I don't get you right. So
Yeah,
the messaging
yeah,
app, probably WhatsApp,
yeah. Like
right,
WhatsApp. Yeah, they
is saying
always
it
say
is
your messages are end-to-end encrypted, and meaning they can't be, attacked by
okay.
hackers to see what's
Okay, probably
going
because of the
on.
feedback, I'm not getting the question right. But On countless occasions, we've seen leaked WhatsApp messages, right? So if WhatsApp messages can leak, then it means that even if the system itself is end to end, there's always a factor in there, probably the human factor.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to talk about. How we should be safe out there, the cyber stuffs going on.
For the cyber attacks, you will have to be cyber ready and make sure you don't play around because certain details are not supposed to be shared, and that's what I can say. They are not supposed to be shared, so you are not supposed to share them.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
what about these things of, you see, sometimes we get Google forms where we are trying to apply to some position of volunteering and those stuffs, and we get a Google form and they're asking a lot of stuffs about you, personal stuffs. How do we go about it? And sometimes a lot of them are required, yes. So if you don't fill that part, you won't proceed to the next part. What about that one too? Is it that we should limit what we share, or sometimes we should lie in there, or how
No,
should
just know what you are sharing and who you are sharing to because trust also matters. Yeah, trust really matters when it comes to these things. Yeah. There are times I'm filling a form and they start asking certain questions and I have to stop.
okay,
Yeah.
sure, sure. Yeah, it's quite a concern for me, and wanted us to talk about how we know how to navigate ourselves in
Yeah.
the cyberspace.
Nathan, I didn't hear the question right.
Yeah, I'm saying that those are the things I wanted us to talk about.
To
This
discuss.
cyber
Oh,
stuff and data security, yes. Because
yeah,
most of the
yeah.
times I find myself in those problems a
Yeah,
lot.
I think this should be something. Maybe we should postpone this discussion and then,
Mhm.
yeah, have a full session on this, and then probably looking
Okay,
at the time. Also, we are almost getting to
okay,
8:30, so
sure,
we want to end the conversation here and then
okay,
continue another time. Yeah, thank you very much for joining.
okay. Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.